A woman discovered her husband lied to her about going to work one day after her neighbor tipped her that he was actually getting married to another woman. The angry wife stormed into the ceremony with her children in tow, accusing her husband of adultery. Before we continue, please take some time to subscribe to Dailydose, like and share this video with your friends. It might brighten their day and inspire them to do good. Also keep watching because an important lesson awaits at the end of the video. They say the truth hurts. For one married woman, she learned the hard way that the past will always come back to haunt you in ways you least expect it. It was supposed to be another normal day for Caroline Nubita, where she cared for her 3 children while her husband went on a work trip. The routine was a normal occurrence in their household, as her husband worked for a government unit. However, it turned out there was more to the story. She stormed into the church. That day, Nubita's neighbors told her that her husband wasn't actually at work. He was in church marrying another woman. The accusation angered Nubita, who decided to storm into the wedding. With her children in tow, Nubita headed straight to the altar and cried, "Father, this wedding cannot go on. This man right here is my husband. I don't know what is happening here." Stopping the ceremony, Nubita had one of her children strapped to her back while she protested to the priest, claiming she and her husband were not divorced, nor were they in a bad place. She went on to say that her husband had left their home earlier that morning and said goodbye to go on a business trip. The groom's family also knew of the wedding and supported the bride, who had allegedly been giving them financial help for months. The angry woman was soon confronted by a wedding guest who demanded her to stop making a scene. While all of this was happening, the groom, Abraham Mayanda, had his hands to his face, and his unnamed bride seemed unfazed by it all. The bride knew. It turned out that the bride knew who Nubita was all along. The groom's family also knew of the wedding and supported the bride, who had allegedly been giving them financial help for months. In an interview after the fiasco, Minder revealed that he and Nubita had been separated since 2013. She left him when he didn't have a job and only resurfaced when he finally had a stable income. His family supported the union. It was also revealed his family preferred his new bride over Nubita, and they were happily involved with the planning as well. Before the church ceremony, both families had gotten together to attend the traditional wedding ceremony between the couple. The bride, a wealthy woman, reportedly paid for the entire wedding, and the couple planned to move to South Africa together following their nuptials. Conflicting points of view. As for the real status of Nubita's marriage to Mayanda, there were conflicting opinions. The groom and his family argued that the marriage had ended when Nubita left Mayanda years ago after he lost his job. To them, although they were not legally divorced, the union was never the same. However, from Nubita's point of view, she felt cheated. Her husband was home that same morning, and he lied about where he would be. Although she left her husband due to financial reasons years back, the fact that they were still together meant he had an obligation to stay truthful to her. The ceremony was ultimately halted, and Mayanda was taken to the police station, where the whole issue was settled privately between the two parties.